seem to remember you giving me crap about this in a former video.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dang it. I thought it was you. Dang
No.
it. Okay, so camera. Okay, we're going to make everyone seasick for this part. So, yeah, we are headed to Punderson. But first we have a little snack stop for somebody because they forgot to eat breakfast, and no one likes Luke when he's hungry. He's okay when he's angry. He's just not okay when he's hungry.
Few people like me when I'm not hungry too.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not like there's a big difference, but we're gonna stop anyway.
Yeah. So we have this like little weird Amish food trailer thing in Middlefield. I want to say it's called like the pretzel hut.
I'm not sure it's called anything.
Yeah, it's just a trailer, I guess.
It's just a red trailer that popped up one day.
Yeah, you guys will see it shortly. But yeah, so everything is either ice cream or pretzel related, which, you know, it makes sense, I guess.
And I hope you can pick up this girl's voice because it's hilarious. She's like, she catches you from like 10 feet away. Can I help you?
Yeah, like you, like she's already at the window waiting for Luke.
Can I help you with something? Like, yeah, I wanted to order food.
Oh, it's called the Pretzel Bar.
Where do you see that?
It's on
I see.
the big thingy there.
Okay, I'll be back. You sure you don't want anything?
No, I'm good. I went to Burger King. I had it my way. So yeah, we'll get this. Try to get this interactions because Luke's mic should still be rolling here. So we'll see.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, hi. Can I get a sausage breakfast wrap?
Okay. Anything else?
That's everything.
$5.
Would that take 15 seconds?
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
Appreciate it. You too.
It's amazing. So hopefully your mic was still working.
My what?
Your mic.
Why do you say that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I was thinking about that. It wasn't the same girl anyway. She wasn't as funny.
That's
This one wasn't quite as funny.
That's a shame. Oh, did I turn my mic on?
The other girl seems like she's like confronting you. Like Cam when he first started working at the shop.
Oh, yeah. He's like, what do you want?
What can I do for you?
Like, there's no other option. Like, he's doing something. Like, my shoe's untied, I guess. I don't know.
I'm either doing something for you or you're leaving.
Yeah. There is no browsing.
Yeah, no, not the same girl, unfortunately.
Ah, bummer. So I guess while Luke smashes that thing, we are headed to Punderson for first time in a while, honestly. We have, I have, Luke's not going to go. I have, the Ohio 3D group is doing a indoor 3D shoot Sunday at the Columbiana County Archers, something like that. So I was going to shoot my indoor bow, but it is so slow that none of my tapes will work for it. And I didn't really want to deal with setting up other arrows because the bow's shooting really well for indoor. So I'm taking my hunting bow, which is a PSE Omen, 60 pounds. And I stripped the hunting sight and the quivalizer off of it, put on a set of bars that are under 12 inches so it's legal, and threw on the HHA 4 pin that I have. So we're going to try to get pins today, and then I'll also try to figure out my sight tape while I'm there, I guess. And we're going to introduce you guys to a new tuning method that we've been working on at the shop. It's a little controversial, but it's super effective. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, and it's not the first step in tuning. You know, normally, like, when I'm doing stuff, it's like a decent tear through paper, bare shaft, broadhead, group tune. It just kind of depends on what I'm using the bow for. Like, you know, I've never broadhead tuned a target bow because I don't care. It's all about groups. So yeah, we're going to introduce you guys to that and show you guys the effectiveness of it. And we'll go from there. So you guys, we'll see you at Punderson. How's your wrap?
Fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you, Pretzel Bar.
I gotta yell because I turned my mic off so people wouldn't hear this. This is a pretzel wrapped breakfast burrito. It has sausage, eggs, and cheese, but it's in a pretzel.
What will the Amish think of next?
It's amazing.
They don't even have the internet. It's crazy. All right, HHA, this is a stupid design. gotta use like actual Allen wrenches, not a multi-wrench. That's annoying.
Oh, because it gets in the way.
Yeah.
Just trying out a new sight today. I know he's talking about that in the car, but HHA Tetra Max.
Tournament.
Is it tournament?
Tetra Tournament Max 4-pin.
I think you just hit the same exact spot.
Really?
They have the same shadow.
It's like a half-inch lower. See, my 20 and 30 pin are going to be the freaking same. So yeah, like normally I don't care about micro pins or anything like that because once they're set, they're set. But like the ability to set them is kind of important. And who wants to carry around like a set of Allen keys to do it? You carry around one of these. What kind of last name is HHA anyway? Mr. HHA needs to get his stuff in gear. But the site is awesome. Just little things.
So I remember back when I was first like into archery. Like I've been shooting for probably, I don't know, like 20 years, I would guess. I remember it was before I learned proper form, before I learned how to sight in, how stuff worked.
Dead center.
I remember this was such a pain in the butt, was getting my pins. I remember my dad would pretty much, because I was still hunting. Like I was a terrible hunter. I mean, I was a terrible archer, but I could manage to, pull it together for hunting. But I remember my dad would force me to go out into the yard and shoot. He would say, just go shoot 10 arrows. And I would literally just walk outside from whatever I was doing, video games or whatever, pick up my bow, shoot 10 arrows, punch the heck out of the trigger with my pin nowhere near where I wanted to hit, and then just kind of like yip it up, like English it in just to try to hit around the center. And like I truly believed that was good enough for me to go hunting. Like I actually believed the paper plate thing, where it was like, if I can keep it in a paper plated 20, I'm golden. I got no worries at all. I'm curious how many people are still at that phase, or every time you sight in, you just kind of roll your eyes and are immediately frustrated by the pain that you're about to endure.
Good enough. Move the 50 and I'm done.
Thing is, when you practice good form and you can repeat the same shot over and over, shoot, even if you have bad form but you can repeat the same shot over and over, sighting in can happen in no time flat. Like
Right.
I know there's been times past where Joe and I have just come out here and just gone right to 100 in like 3 or 4 arrows we were sighted in from a bow that we just built that day.
Oh yeah. I mean, I put this bow together an hour ago. Something like that. And I brought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 10 arrows. I still got 2 left. Oh, 3 left. Then we're almost done, sighted into 50.
Yeah, and he hasn't even gone and pulled his arrows yet. So sighting in is a pain in the butt for you. It's probably a sign that you should either practice your form more, become a more consistent shooter, or just learn how to operate your gear. Invaluable skill to have, especially if you're out on a hunt and you're with other bow hunters and nobody knows how to sight in. If something happens to your bow, you got to switch arrows. Anything could happen. It's really nice to just have the confidence just to be able to adjust it real quickly. Now, for most of you, I'm sure you're probably just like, yeah, dude, it's sighting in, whatever. But I know that there's a lot of people that are still very frustrated about the sighting in process. So just practice your form, and you will get a lot more repeatable, and this will be a lot easier.
With these arrows, 304, I think we chronoed it this morning. So, yeah, for me shooting a bow, that's really fast. Considering my indoor bow is going 254 feet per second.
45.
45 feet per second, that's right.
Say 254, you might have been able to find a sight tape.
That felt good. And inch low. Okay. And these, it's indoor 3D, 35 yard max. This really isn't super important, but
I thought Hunter was 40.
no, 35. I looked last night.
Interesting. All this is just working up to that fine tune that he's going to put on it at the end.
Cold bale. And this is why you pay special attention to the way you fletch your arrows so you can pull them out by them. Gripper. Still good. Dude. Dude, I might need help. All right, we're gonna have to get a little teamwork on that guy. The Omen is scooting.
All right. Holy crap.
Still good fleshing.
All right, so Joe is nearing on his final sight in there. He's pretty much got everything his first time around, but we are approaching the final tune, basically. The whole reason we had to come out here to Punderson instead of just being able to do this inside. He's not shooting bad. He's got the occasional flyer, but that's pretty much what this tune takes care of, is when you have a flyer like that, employ this tune. It's a pretty advanced tuning method. I'm surprised more people don't put it to use. We've seen a couple of our pro staff members do it. Seems to get the job done. Ground tuning.
All right, so this was the first couple arrows I shot before the second stage ground tune. I'm gonna shoot some groups now that we've done stage 1, and then see if we can't shrink that down a little bit.
We are offering that to any brand of bow, crossbows, recurves. You can do it too.
It's getting better.
Yeah, okay.
We might have to go stage 2.
Yeah, so don't be afraid. If that doesn't push it the whole way, don't stop there. You might have to go to a stage 2 ground tune. And here we are with stage 2. So Joe just shot a decent group. It's a little bit better. But, oh, here he goes.
Dude, I got 20 yards. All right, let's go grab the bow and shoot a couple more groups. All right, so as you can see, the stage 1 and 2 may have been enough. 3 will just be a little icing on the cake. And you know what? We're here. We're at Punderson. We might as well just do 4. That way I know I've done everything I can do to get this bow shooting up to its true potential.
All right, so Joe has now finished his stage 2 ground tune. As you saw, his groups weren't all that bad.
I will warn you guys, when you do the ground tuning, make sure you bring a rag, some wet wipes, a little baby, like a baby wipe or something. Because if it's muddy today, so my grip got dirty, the sight, I had to pick the mud out of the scope housing. So, you know, just be prepared when you're ground tuning. You might need a little more tools than you normally need.
That kind of stuff's expected when you're doing high-level tuning like this. So now, since the tune is getting finer, Joe is going to go up here, and this is where he's going to really be able to dial in his setup.
Yeah, so we, like I said, we got the tune. We're going to shoot some groups here, and then I don't like having to do stage 3. It gets a little rough. So, like I said, hopefully we don't have to do it, but if we do it, you know, it's needed. It's doing better, so feels good. Somehow that ground tune just gets rid of hand shock. I don't know. We just discovered this a few years back, and we did it to our tack bows last year, and it worked out great. I think those are touching. Nice. So yeah, I can't really complain here at all with this. I don't know though. I'm wondering if I couldn't I don't know, that last little bit. One more arrow and then we'll decide. But I think we're going to need it. So this is the last one, and we'll use this to decide. All right, we're going to do the stage 3 ground tune. I'd like to incorporate a little LeBron, kind of like with the powder. We'll see if it works. All right, so stage 2, or 3 actually at this point. So we're gonna go check the bow, make sure I don't need to get out too many towels to get the mud off of it. And then if we have to move to stage 4, it's gonna get really ugly. But we'll see. Oh yeah, nothing's wrong with it. Actually landed really good. Yeah, we're solid still. Okay, so we briefly talked about stage 4. Stage 4 is a little drastic, but for the kind of shooting we do and the level of competitiveness that we expect from ourselves, we're willing to go that extra mile. So what I like to do is you tie the bow off to the truck here and you just give her, right? So you get it all tied up here, and then no more than a half a mile. Once, you know, I tried taking a bow a mile once, and it just did not go well. I think it was actually over-tuned at that point. So yeah, we're just gonna snatch it off, maybe a couple burner donuts, you know, and we'll see what she does. All right, you guys ready for stage 4? Dude, I cannot say enough good stuff about PSE and Shrewd. They just make a tunable bow, you know?
Your bars aren't even loose.
Yeah, my bars are tight. The quick disconnects are fine. You know, as much trouble as I have with those screws, they're still good. So yeah, we'll go shoot some more arrows, and we'll see how she shoots on Sunday. All right, well, we walked you through our tuning methods. We're just on the way back from the range now. We're gonna have to try to find some warm coffee because our coffee got cold. We spent too much time working on our bows. So yeah, the bow's shooting good. I just need to get myself shooting it good. I'm used to a target bow, and that was obviously a hunting bow. So we will see.
So, you know, typically you wouldn't have to say that this is not something you should do. But being that this is YouTube,
and it's 2022,
you never know what to expect. So if you're gonna ground tune your bow, leave it to the professionals. Don't take on this kind of tuning method if you're green. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some expertise to pull something off like this, and make sure you're with trained professionals.
Yeah, definitely go to your local pro shop and ask for a ground tune. Tell them you saw it here. Oh my gosh.